Então, galera, a gente ontem começou a fazer essa missão. A gente está aqui, ó, nessa missão, coletar os relatórios sobre a primigênie. Da Jan, Siaka, Hilda e Dr. Richard. Falta esses aqui, tá? A gente deu uma rodada aqui na área, mas com certeza pode estar faltando aqui. A gente vai tentar achar. Logicamente, a gente sabe que tem áreas obscuras aqui do mapa.
Oh, there are bloodstains on the garbage chute.
Vou dar uma
what a stench.
olhada aqui para ver se eu acho alguma coisa a mais aqui que seja o diferencial. Pra gente, que eu me lembro que não tinha não, tá? Tava a adega onde que eu me alimentei, né? Não foi aqui a parte da cozinha. E vamos dar uma olhada. Bandeirinha aqui, pensa, ó. Aqui não tem nada demais dentro do mapa. Médico ali, não vi nada brilhando. Também não vou ficar preocupado. Área elevador. Esse tem alguma coisa lá embaixo. O cara mora no andar 60, galera. Menos 4, hein?
Can you take a look at the cards, please?
I'll run the plates.
Hey, mister. You can't go into the parking garage. It's a crime scene.
Agent Smith, FBI.
Oh, hi. Officer Norton. They didn't tell me you were coming down.
Got something?
Wyatt saw Moore leave at 2:25.
Wyatt?
Was Moore, until he found out he got his head cut off. There's skid marks on the ground and signs of a minor accident at the exit. He must have really been in a hurry.
Well, I've got a few questions. Where's the witness?
Wyatt? He's in the security booth over there. He's super nice. I don't think you'll need to question him again.
You mentioned skid marks.
Yeah, they're very distinct. They start from his parking space and go all the way to the exit. They clean this place twice a day, so there's no doubt they're fresh. The driver peeled out of here in a hurry.
And you said there was an accident near the exit.
Yeah, minor one. Broken headlight, paint marks.
Fazer
He
as
must have had a
perguntas
hard time
aqui, tá,
handling
galera?
it.
Questionamento aí, padrão.
Do we know what kind of car it was?
Yeah, we called it in. It's the victim's sports car. Wyatt said there's only the sedan left.
Did you find anything else?
No, that's it. Since we're still waiting for forensics, we gotta be careful. But you know how it is, right? Let me know if you have any other questions.
Ok.
Did you find anything?
Still looking.
Carreta, hein?
Interesting.
Tem dedução. Que eu tenho, né? Nada, não posso Tem nada demais aqui.
A vehicle ran into the wall.
Aí o policial já me falou, né, cara?
Even starving, I wouldn't touch that.
É, os Ventru não se alimentam desses aqui. Dando dele aqui, ó. Ali na guarita.
No, that's impossible. I have to find a way to open it. No, that's impossible. I have to find a way to open it.
Dado. Se ele consegue bloquear pra gente.
Hello, Mr. Bizori.
You must be mistaken. I'm Smith, Agent Smith.
Yeah, sure.
Do I know you?
Everyone knows who you are.
Is it just me, or are you pals with all the cops around here?
Let's just say I'm pretty intuitive. You know what I mean. In the years you've been hunting us, you've acquired a hell of a reputation among our kind. I didn't know you would come. I'm not looking for any trouble. I didn't do anything wrong.
Just who the hell are you?
Me? I'm nobody. The name's Wyatt Alvarez. I was embraced 5 years ago.
A thin blood. I spent years hunting them when Quentin King ruled Boston.
Unfortunately for me, the blood of my sire was already weak. So I can still catch glimpses of the sun, but I don't have actual powers.
Who created you?
His name was Victor, but he died last year.
Do the kindred know you exist?
Yeah. I followed the rules, but the prince told me he never wanted to see me again, so I try not to make waves. I try to help out, here and there. I'm hoping someone will notice one day, and I'll be allowed to become a true kindred.
That's not very likely, if you ask me. That's not very honorable.
What? But
Stay the way you are.
How can you say that? You're like a god to me.
Quit dreaming. Immortality is a curse. Believe me. You should enjoy the fact that you can still stand the sunlight. What are you doing here, then?
I thought it was a pretty cushy gig. It leaves me with a lot of spare time, even while I'm on the job. And it also means I can live at night.
Are you involved in what happened up there?
Not at all. I swear. I've got a sweet job here. I'd never risk it.
Vamos ver.
So what happened?
I've got no clue. My shift started at 10 p.m., as usual. The sixth floor tenant left around 11. At midnight, one of Mr. Moore's bodyguards came down to get the car. They were going to a party, apparently. I didn't see them come back. Then, around 2:20 or so, one of Mr. Moore's cars went flying out of here. It hit the wall near the exit.
Did you recognize the car?
Yeah, it was his sports car. The only one like it here.
Did you see who was behind the wheel?
No, it's got tinted windows. I thought it was Mr. Moore at first. But from what happened upstairs, I doubt it now. Hey, were you the one who...
You really think if it was me who did it, I'd be standing around here trying to figure out what happened?
É.
What can you tell me about Moore?
I saw him a lot. He's the tenant I got to know best because of his working hours. And he was the most generous when it came to maintaining his cars, too.
Anything in particular about Mrs. Moore?
Yeah, I see her every once in a while. Sometimes I see her with a girl, coming back from vacation. Sure is good they weren't here tonight.
What makes you say that?
Well, Mrs. Moore's car. I haven't seen it in the garage for weeks, and she's the one who took the girl to school. Mr. Moore told me they were on vacation, and he was going to go join them soon.
Did you see the bodyguards today?
James came by earlier this evening to move Mr. Moore's car, but I haven't seen them since.
Trancagem de lixeira.
How do you open the dumpsters in the garbage room?
What dumpster?
The dump... Are you toying with me?
No, but the cops already looked. There's nothing there.
Open it.
Mr. Missouri, I promise you won't find anything there. And
Eu
I can't open
permitido,
it
vamos
anyway.
ver.
It's for staff only. Why do you want to go through the trash anyway?
You sure you want to piss me off, Wyatt?
No, no, no. Of course not, Mr. Missouri. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Listen, we're just gonna forget this conversation ever happened. And...
Excuse me? You didn't just try to corrupt my memories, did you?
Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Mr. Missouri. I shouldn't have. I know. How can I make it
Eu
up
fiz
to
isso
you?
com a Amy. Putz, cara. Ele vai conseguir. Tô sem... Ah. Eu tô sem
You're taking a big risk by messing with someone like me.
pontos, força de
I'm
vontade.
sure that's not news to you.
I know. It's either now or later anyway. Because you're not gonna like what I've been doing in there. I know it.
Open it now.
Just promise me you won't touch anything. Some of my stuff is in there. Please, don't touch it.
Eu não tenho mais ponto. Putz, grila.
I've already wasted enough time with you.
I can't just open the door for you like that. I really can't.
Really?
You've got to understand. I can't let you see what's inside.
I was
Putz,
really
grila.
hoping we'd come to an understanding. I'm sorry, Mr. Missouri.
What? Son of a
Eu tinha que
bitch.
ter me alimentado primeiro. Não deu pra ganhar dele, mas vamos lá. Perdi no debate com ele, mas vamos ver se a gente consegue abrir a lixeira lá.
Agent Smith, FBI.
Oh, hello. McLean. Can I help you?
Just a few questions. Moore had several cars, right?
Yeah, I think so. But you better talk to Wyatt about that.
Your colleague mentioned an accident that happened tonight. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, no. Not yet. Wyatt told us everything he knows.
You questioned the caretaker when you arrived?
We didn't have to. Wyatt told us everything we needed. He's a real team player.
Wyatt, tudo é Wyatt.
Do we have access to where the trash is kept?
No, there's no garbage room that I could find.
Well, you missed it, but...
Just ask Wyatt about it. He'll know for sure. If you want to find out more, you should talk to,
Wyatt.
Oh, so you know him too?
Uma coisa tá errada aí, galera. Me alimentar, eu tô sem ponto de força de vontade.
Even access to the trash is restricted here. Even access to the trash is restricted here.
Engraçado que não tem nada aqui, ó. Se a gente olhar...
Can't be forced.
Tem que me alimentar dele.
Meet me there.
Right on.
Tomara que ele tenha alguma coisa que eu consiga absorver durante esse processo. Eu só achei essa cena meio chata, assim, meio fora do... Meio fora de um contexto, assim, né? De ter que... O vampiro ter que ficar relutando pra conseguir se alimentar. É, sem eu ter acesso ali fica difícil, né? Vamos ver.
There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it.
O problema é que ele não tem nada pra começar. É muito difícil jogar com ele, que ele não tem nada praticamente.
A vehicle ran into the wall.
É.
Do you know if a backup's on the way? This should take a long time.
Wyatt tem a ver com isso, tá? Com certeza tem. Aí a gente já consegue pegar rápido. Cara, eu precisava acessar as listinhas ali.
Did you find anything?
Still looking.
Bom, aqui eu não vou achar nada. Eu vou... Ovo. Ver se eu consigo achar alguma coisa lá em cima, né? É o jeito.
This is where I met Moore for the first time. Human logic is beyond me. What's the point in doing that? Nice collection. Working for us has its advantages.
Please. Deu, né? O cara tem... A casa.
A safe. Now we just have to find the code.
Tá lá no quarto dela.
Lydia and June at the beach.
Did you find anything?
I'm still looking.
All right, no problem.
Gente, cadê o quarto da filha? Deles. Quarto dele. O quarto da filha é por aqui, eu só não lembro onde. Perto de onde que aquela mulher tá. Lembre. Pra cá. Perdi o quarto da filha. Não lembro onde que é. Pra eu saber a senha.
I should put some money on that.
It was my greatest pleasure before. Now everything tastes like ashes.
Officer Baker, can I help you?
Were you the first person to arrive at the scene of the crime?
Yes, sir. My partner and I were the first to get here.
Just tell me about it.
We got the call around 2:20. The caretaker had called because a resident was injured. It took us about 20 minutes to get here. The poor guy was in a panic. He told us he'd seen one of the tenants, Jason Moore, enter the building, and he looked hurt. He was being held up by his 2 bodyguards, and he was bleeding a lot.
Did he see the wound?
Yeah, he said the victim was holding his right hip. So I went upstairs with the caretaker. We saw blood in the elevator and on the landing. I rang the doorbell, but nobody answered, so the caretaker opened the door. I identified myself. There were traces of blood leading down the hall away from the entrance, and just after that, I found the decapitated body.
Did your partner come with you?
No, he stayed in the foyer to secure the entrance to the building.
Did you touch the body?
No. There was nothing I could do to help him, so I secured the scene. I put my gloves on to take his ID out of his jacket pocket so we could identify him. Then I called it in.
Where was the caretaker during that time?
I told him not to come inside, but he followed me. When he saw the corpse, he was really shaken. He wouldn't let go of me.
Then what did you do?
I called for backup. They told me that forensics would get here as soon as they could. They were out at another case. That was their top priority.
After that?
I secured the entrance to the apartment. After that, I searched the ground floor. There was nobody around. But from the looks of things, somebody searched the apartment. When Sergeant Lehane got here, she took care of upstairs. It's a good thing, too, because it took everyone else another 15 minutes to get here. She didn't find anyone there.
So there's no sign of the family then?
Nothing. The place is empty.
If you remember anything else, let me know.
Não tenho ponto para gastar agora.
I should put some money on that.
Caramba, não tô achando o quarto da filha. Tô ficando agoniado já com isso, gente. Ah, pô, escondido essa porta.
Oh?
A bathroom with a shower and a tub. June's father spoils her.
Find anything?
Nothing yet.
Did you inherit your mother's artistic talent, June? The diary of an 8-year-old girl, June, Jason's daughter. June's whole life in pictures.
4 de março, viu? Não
June
falei que era 4 de
celebrating her
março?
4th birthday.
4 de março de 2015. Oi, amor. É março ou 9, ó. O 9 tá ali, ó. Acho que é 9, hein? Vai ver. Tem um 3 ali, achei que foi. Richard Dunham. O Dunham dedica praticamente a vida inteira à pesquisa.
There was a lot of money involved. We're not going to get a return on our investment anytime soon. A thank you letter from Fortress Security. After the installation of a system for more. Maybe he kept it for reference. A thank you letter from Fortress Security. After the installation of a system for more. Maybe he kept it for reference.
Galera, eu só não consegui achar então da Hilda. Tem mais alguma coisa? É bom. Uma pena que só vi isso agora.
A souvenir from the Hong Kong Stock Exchange.
A foto da Hilda, galera. Não sei onde tá os itens da Hilda, tá? Já viu também. Revirado por aqui. Mas parece tirar algo aqui. Chave dos arquivos é aqui. Não achei dados da Hilda. Tá aqui logo, né? Não, acho que tá faltando alguma coisa. Vamos ver se a gente consegue ir lá na lixeira. Nada não.
Who'd leave that lying around?
Já vim aqui. Então agora, galera, eu acho que...
Any news, guys?
Still looking. Huh. You managed to calm him down. I thought that would be impossible.
Yes, and he was able to answer a few questions.
I've just got one more question.
Yes. What do you want to know?
Does the name Fortress Security mean anything to you?
Does it ever? Hard to forget them. They came out here last year to work on a project for about 2 weeks. And Mrs. Moore had interior designers here just about every season. But this time, the workers showed no respect for the common areas. There were 4 of them, and I can tell you, they made quite a mess. I had to clean up the debris and plaster they left behind them for weeks.
Any idea what they were working on?
No. I mind my own business.
4 workers here for 2 weeks who left behind loads of debris and plaster. They weren't here for a small project. I think we're done here. Thank you.
Vamos lá. 7, 8, 7, 2. Nunca ia imaginar. 8, 4. Acho que é isso. 3, 2. É isso. Nunca ia imaginar, galera. Nunca ia imaginar. Não ia conseguir mesmo. Depois eu vou ver qual é desse puzzle aí, por que chegamos a esse número, tá? Isso realmente eu vou ter que... Tive que dar essa burlada. Mas... foi para uma boa causa.
Jason, so that's where you were hiding.
Huh? What the...
Good evening, Jason.
Mr. Bazzori, how did you...
Maybe think about letting us know the next time you build a private bunker.
It's just that...
She sent me to find you.
No. Not now. She found out about everything, didn't she?
I don't understand anything you just said, but get up. We're going.
I can't. I absolutely have to catch a plane tonight.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm begging you. Please, just let me go.
Before we go, what the hell is this mess all over your place?
It's not my fault. I tried to cover up my departure. My bodyguards wanted to take me to the prince right after the shooting at the party. But I couldn't.
Your flight?
Yeah. I wanted to buy me some time. I pretended I had to get some files that were at my house for the prince. Once I got here, I sent James to my office with my car. Supposedly to pick up some more files there. I killed Wu by taking him by surprise. I cut off his head and threw it down the garbage chute. I put my college class ring on him and gave him my wallet. I'm sorry, Mr. Bazzori. I had no choice.
Malandrinho, você...
You don't do things halfway, do you?
O problema é que eu não tenho como fazer nem psicologia nem dedução, eu não tenho.
We've wasted enough time here. Get up.
I'm not going to be able to go with you, Mr. Bazzori. I lost too much blood. I'm having a hard time staying conscious.
I must take you back to the prince, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I'm begging you. I've always refused. I want to stay free.
I'm not really giving you a choice. Drink. That's enough.
June will die if you don't let me go.
Stay behind me.
Só não achei os arquivos da Hilda. Consegui achar. Mas cumpri o que eu precisava cumprir.
Stay behind me.
Oh, Agent Smith. Wait. Is that Jason Moore? You found him? Oh, we gotta get to the...
fine, officer. I'll take care of him.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
Sorry.
You've never seen us.
Vou ter que matar alguém.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Eu não sei se eu vou ter ponto pra tudo.
Stay close.
Ah, tá,
Hey,
algum-
stop! Don't move! Put your hands behind your head, damn it! On the ground! I'm gonna shoot!
We're fucked.
Shut up.
Don't
Wait,
you move,
hands on your head.
Hands behind your head!
Don't move! You're an idiot. You haven't got
Stop
a chance.
moving! You're under arrest! I
see
swear
those
to
hands!
God,
Let
don't
me
you
see
move!
those
I
hands!
said
You
don't
won't
move!
grab
How sure
hands!
you are! Don't you
You haven't
move!
got a
I
chance.
swear to God!
You got him.
Get in the elevator, Jason.
No! Asshole! Shit!
Made it. Mr. Bazzoy?
Ah, tá de sacanagem. Ah. Putz, grila. Tá de sacanagem. Poxa. Tava achando que eu ia me dar bem pra caramba. Caramba, eu achei que eu tivesse me dado bem nessa, hein, galera? Achei que eu tivesse me dado bem nessa e me ferrei também. É, isso aí, vamos pro próximo. Galera, pra ser sincero com vocês, eu não esperava isso, tá? Não esperava que eu fosse me ferrar com o Galeb nesse caso. Mas eu acho que é do jogo. Eu acho que essas situações aí não fogem muito ao jogo, tá? É difícil ter uma... Depois eu vou até ver pela internet alguma coisa que é 100% certa. Eu não acho que tenha dentro desse jogo. Acho que são as escolhas mesmo que a gente faz. Vamos ver o que vai dar. Eu não sei se tem final perfeito, vamos dizer. Depois eu vou fazer até uma pesquisa para ver se tem. Porque assim, ó, como a gente está começando o jogo com as vamos dizer assim, com as atributos padrão, sistema deveria... A gente não tá com os pontos, vamos dizer assim, para os perfis do que as cenas trazem para eles. Então isso acontece e faz com que a gente perca algumas opções. Ó, no caso dela... Ela tem que ter auspícios. Ela tem que ter auspícios. Tem que acumular. Vou ter que acumular. 5 pontos eu vou acumular dela. Fazer agora para as missões dela.
Have you ever been here before? No. This place is a rental pumpkin. It was just for the party. Oh. Do you know what happened? No. That's what we are here to find out. But we have to be very careful. Do you remember our rules for when we go out?
Yes. I become invisible and don't touch anything.
That's a big girl attitude. You can walk around as long as you don't stray too far.
And if there's any sign of trouble, I wait for you outside?
That's it. We make a great team, Sweet Fangs. The police are here. Shit. That's a bad sign. Remember what we said. No wandering off.
Yes, Mom. I'm a big girl.
Okay, then. Where are you, Richard?
I'll still go and relieve a colleague later.
Yeah, we're all gonna need breaks and breathers.
I've never seen anything like it, have you?
I've had to exhume a few old bodies over the years, but I never thought... Stop! You can't come through here!
Hi, I live in the building and I was told to come give a statement.
You need to go down to the precinct to give your statement, ma'am. Only law enforcement is allowed here.
Oh, I hadn't understood that. Thank you.
Have a pleasant evening.
There's no way I'm gonna get access if I'm not one of them.
Algumas áreas são proibidas se não possui a identidade correta, mas você pode entrar escondido usando a máscara das 1000 faces. Máscara das 1000 faces permite que você copie a aparência geral de personagem. Uma nova aparência pode desbloquear o acesso a novas zonas e opções de diálogo. No entanto, você não pode se disfarçar com personagem. Quando aparecer copiado, você deve ir para a área segura para vestir.
This isn't rocket science. Keep it simple.
Update the guys. You're taking over the investigation, and we'll put all the stabbing victims in crates and send them out to the belt.
Exactly. Do you have any idea what happened? It's gotta be some kind of cult, right?
At the moment, we're more inclined to think it's a terrorist organization.
Again? The fuckers.
Don't worry, we're used to it.
Great. Now I just need to find a secluded spot. This should do the trick.
Vai dar certo.
Sorry, but we got a full house. Officers tripping over each other already.
Only forensics is allowed in the crime scene.
And the feds, of course.
No sweat. It was just in case you needed help. I should find a uniform I can use to get in.
Tem nada, né? Vou usar a ofuscação, vou ali pegar FBI.
But I wouldn't give to work the day shift.
Body bags. What could that mean?
Lá, né?
Richard. He sensed me. He's here. But something's wrong.
Vamos passar.
Good evening, officer.
Gentlemen. All these bodies. What the hell happened? I just got here. Can you fill me in?
I've never seen anything like it. It's a real bloodbath in there.
Do we know what happened?
Captain Paulson thinks it looks like some kind of goddamn cult. But I've heard the feds talking about terrorists.
The feds are here already?
They showed up the minute we got here. We didn't even get a chance to see everything.
How'd they get here so fast?
They know who did it, obviously.
Devem saber sim.
Do you really think it's terrorists?
It's weird, but hey, it could be. There are guys who are burned to a crisp, dismembered, beaten to a pulp. With those guys, you can expect anything these days.
What do we know about all these bodies?
Those are the ones we can take down already. The ones that were stabbed in the chest need to be put in crates and moved to the balcony. The feds will process them. We are not allowed to touch them.
Stabbed how?
Looks like some kind of sacrifice. They all got stabbed in the heart, it looks like. But if you want to make yourself useful, go see Paulson.
Where is he?
You just missed him. He just went into the living room.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna take a look around.
Essa Leysha aí, a malcaviana, eu acho ela bem interessante, o personagem dela é... Só tomar cuidado aqui que ela é uma malcaviana com essa questão de ponto de sangue que ela tem gastado ali.
Oh, there's so much blood.
Olha a bosta. Olha.
I sense you're losing control.
It's all this blood. I need to focus.
Mom, are you feeling all right?
Yes. Don't worry about me, Pumpkin.
Mom,
esse é o problema, é a besta aparecer.
I'm going to be sick. All this blood, it feels so strong.
Oh, crap. She feels as bad as I do.
I want to leave, Mom. I'm scared.
Ah, tá de sacanagem.
I don't like it either, Sugar Fangs. But your mother has a job to do. You understand?
If you're scared too, then why don't we just leave?
Because Hazel asked me to do this.
I like Hazel. She lets me come with you. But there are too
ser
many
ruim, hein?
people here.
Tô sentindo
and
que
they're
vai
all
ser ruim.
torn and broken.
We have no choice.
Can't you feel all that blood everywhere? Are we going to be hungry like this the whole time?
We'll figure something out. Say, I was thinking, we haven't played a game together in ages.
I know. I miss our games.
Why don't you think up a riddle for Mom to solve?
Okay.
Hunger like that. Not now. Not here.
Pra me alimentar lá, sabe, galera? A primeira, pra não... Cada, mano. Carinha aqui.
Follow me. It will take a minute.
Right away.
Eu acho que já cria dificuldade ali, sabia? Eu tô me alimentando agora, mas acho que se eu chegar lá de novo, eu vou ficar com a fome de novo. Eu acho. Vamos ver como é que ela vai para um. Vamos ver se agora ela consegue pegar ali no sangue e vai aumentar de novo. É a dificuldade do jogo mesmo para enterrar, quer ver?
A vessel with more holes in him than a junkie. We're off to a good start.
Menos mal.
Blood. Kinds were killed here.
Gads aqui é a forma que eles tratam, né, os humanos, vamos dizer assim.
Somebody spilled wine here.
What kind of sicko would do that?
All right, guys. Listen up. The feds are taking over the investigation. So don't touch a thing. Put all the stiffs with stakes through their hearts out on the balcony. They'll take care of it. All right, go. You know what you have to do.
Shit. I have to find Richard and fast.
All said and done, it's probably better that the feds are handling this case. They have more resources to solve it.
Yeah, and the means to analyze everything we've already taken out to them on the balcony.
Cara, sendo grande, hein?
Leysha, what's going on? I can sense your hunger. What's going on?
Shit. It's starting again.
Mom,
Bravo,
are you okay? Do you feel weird too?
We've already had that talk, Halsey, my love. Don't look at it. So, have you come up with another riddle for me?
Yes, I've got one.
I'm listening. It's not too hard, is it?
No. Riddle me this. I fear the sun more than anything, and the mortals have been fighting me since forever. If they catch me, they keep me in a box. Who am I?
Cara, esse jogo parece...
already found that one.
And gave you the right answer.
That's not how you play Riddle Me This. You have to figure it out by yourself. Too bad, because it was an easy one. It's the cold.
Oh, of course. Silly me.
It's the cold. It's kept in the fridge, and the vessels don't like it. That's a pretty good one, don't you think?
Oh, wow. You were so right. I was way off. Halsey Schoolers, 1 more point.
And 0 for Mom.
But I haven't said my last word. I'm not giving up.
Are you feeling funny too? Are you hungry?
I'm almost done, okay? Let's just keep playing.
Aí é difícil. Tá louco.
Ugh, the hunger. It's too strong. Damn it! Somebody spilled wine on this bag. A pouch stained with wine. Miley was supposed to speak. Or rather, flatter Hazel. A cigar.
Algo me diz que não vou me dar bem aqui.
Someone must have tried to mop up a stain with it.
I'll join you out on the balcony. Don't cry.
Hazel's gonna kill me. I'm an idiot.
These vessels can't hold their liquor. They've gone from giddy to drunk in less than an hour.
Hazel's gonna kill me. She lent it to me for the party.
Wait, try using soap. It's better than nothing. I'm covered too.
It won't come off.
Miley, don't cry. I'll ask one of my servants to take care of it, alright?
Okay, thanks. I'm going to go finish my cigar outside. I'm too nervous.
Good idea. If that will help you relax, I'll join you out on the balcony.
Curado, hein?
Miley, I'm on the right track. Hey, Central Dispatch sent me over to help.
Captain Paulson, but you can call me Chief.
Sure thing, Chief.
Right. You heard the orders? Everything we find at the scene needs to be shown to the feds.
Got it, Chief.
And the balcony is off limits.
But you don't seem too thrilled about that? Am I wrong?
Is it so obvious, officer? It's the first time in my entire career, and 30 years is a long time, that I feel like we're babysitting a crime scene.
Babysitting?
We've been ordered to secure the premises, lend our experts, and not ask any questions.
But why can't we go outside?
The feds got here first. It's their rodeo. They secured that area to store whatever they decide to collect.
To get here that fast, they must have known.
What they'd find. Exactly. Good point, officer. Usually, they show up after us if it's a new case, right? Because we're the ones who call them.
But that wasn't the case this time.
Not at all. They even seemed annoyed to see us show up. But then they must have thought it's nice to have help processing the scene and collecting evidence.
Oh, all right. So, what do we know so far?
Lots of Vicks. It has all the makings of a drug deal gone bad.
He's not buying it. But you have your doubts?
I do. There's too many things that don't add up.
Like what, Chief?
Bodies in accelerated decomposition. Even some skeletal remains.
Shit. Kindred were destroyed.
My hunch is that the feds are investigating a cult. But it's none of our business.
Thanks for walking me through it, Chief.
You report it to them if you find anything suspicious. Okay? I don't need their kind of trouble.
Nem eu. Não quero arranjar problema, não. Bem, não vou te atacar. Ah, esse aqui.
I will be here all night.
Posso ir.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
LR3. There was a container here earlier.
Eita. Me alimentar dele. Feito.
Follow me. It will take a minute.
Não queria me alimentar dele, não, que ele é gente boa, mas...
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
Smells burnt.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
So there's just these 3 left to bring down?
At this security level, yes, Agent Olsen.
Do you know how much time we got left to get this done?
I've got no idea.
I see. And the missing Delta?
No, we still haven't found him.
Sorry, but I'm busy.
I hope we'll be done here soon.
There's a note. I wonder what surprise Jara had in store for him.
Cara, é difícil. Ai.
Jeez. Talk about overkill. Judging by what's left, that used to be a vessel. Torn to shreds by bullets. Traces of cocaine. I guess it was that kind of party.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
There's a lot of evidence to process, that's for sure.
There are casings everywhere. And they're all large caliber.
Brabo, isso. Brabo, hein, cara.
A glass of wine with traces of cherry-flavored lip gloss.
So?
Nothing. A photocopier and some office supplies.
No corpses anywhere?
No.
It's the only room without a body. But it sure smells like death in here.
Yeah, makes our morgue smell like a flower shop.
You get a look at what they took out to the balcony?
No, everything is boxed up. Even the chief has no idea what they're up to.
Cara, vai ser difícil porque é muito ponto que a gente gasta aqui. Ela tem alguma coisa que eu possa aproveitar. Adendo conteúdo coletado por Jara Droz sobre a Capela de Harford. Ali eu vou ter que...
Why don't you ask the captain?
Olha só quantos pontos eu já tô de fome.
It will take a minute.
Of course.
Galera, o problema aqui é muita coisa pra fazer, então a gente gasta ponto fácil.
Wow, what the hell happened here? He's dead. With gear like that, he's gotta be one of the men who hit us. SAD. They even gave themselves a name. There's been blood in this glass. I never understood wasting vessels like that. Now what are you up to, Sugarfangs?
Oh no! You found my hiding place!
Good job. Don't look around. Even dead, I feel a righteous rage.
Toda hora se gasta
Only
ponto.
Richard's work on donors makes that possible. Retracted pupils, even though she's dead. That sounds like Richard. Preparing vessels with injections. Oh shit.
Help me. Mom? Is somebody there?
Stay where you are, honey.
Leysha, help me.
That's Richard's servant. Natasha, keep your voice down. There are still people here. Shit. You don't look so good. What did they do to you?
We hid in here. I was with a vessel that Richard had prepared for the evening. Carmen. I was able to conceal the door behind us, but it was too late for Carmen. We were followed. But I got that son of a bitch.
Did you see what went down here?
I was in the living room. There was a wall of fire on the balcony.
with flamethrowers from the roof.
They blew out all the walls. It came from all sides. They know who we are. They were shouting out numbers, checking off a list.
Were they looking for us?
Yes, they were. They know how to identify us.
Miley, have you seen her?
She was... yeah. Went out to smoke. I...
Take it slowly. Do you know where Richard was?
In a big bedroom.
Listen, the police and the feds are still here. Just hang in there until they leave and...
Too late. It's too late.
Richard will be proud of you.
Mom?
Yes, Pumpkin. It's all right. Oh, it's worse than I thought. But Hazel will be able to get us out of here.
Tá, então aqui agora não tá mais... Tem mais área pra eu... Ah, pra eu...
They must have emptied their magazines.
Agora eu tenho que fazer o...
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
Gente. Ei.
There's been wine in this glass. And there's a trace of lipstick. Cherry lip gloss. Yuck. Same scent as on the glass in the lounge.
Could someone come and bag a briefcase in the kitchen?
A briefcase? Get out of luck. I'm out of large-size evidence packets. We got backup on the way. They'll have some.
So little food for so many people.
Doideira, mano. Cassina, aqui é onde que foi que aconteceu o crime aqui.
A vessel. Dead. A bracelet. No, that's a broken handcuff. It's the code for a body they must have picked up.
Esse brilho aqui confunde a gente.
What do we have here?
Tons of evidence. Do you know if the team from Forensics LPU has shown up yet?
No, I don't.
I need them to process the briefcase I found. And the invoice that was with it.
An invoice?
Yeah, for some glass tubes. Address to some warehouse over on Sellers Street.
Shit. There's a red salon in that district. We've got to hand it all over to the feds. I can do it.
I already gave them the address. They'll probably send a team to investigate when they're done here.
I've got to warn Hazel. A briefcase.
What is it?
It's a small suitcase we put important papers in, Pumpkin. A handcuff. Like the one I found.
Tá, código do celular, vamos. Sete dois quatro meia.
What could be in this briefcase?
7246. Tá aqui.
Given how upscale the place is, I'm sure it was a question of cost.
There's a name engraved on it. More. That rings a bell. Of course. It needs a code. Let's see what's in it. Better not leave that here. Otherwise, they'll trace it back to us.
Preciso alimentar de novo.
I've never been on a scene
Eu não
with this much
tenho
carnage.
como ficar e
Got any room left in?
Come on. More hands on deck can't hurt.
Leysha, what's happening?
Ai meu Deus, ai meu Deus.
Mom.
Yes?
Come on, please.
We're done with the photos. Now we need to collect samples.
All right. I'm gonna be here a while. Sorry, I haven't finished bagging this sample.
Where are you taking me, Pumpkin?
I told you I'd be a big girl, but it's really hard. I really don't feel good. Not even a tiny bit. It's all this blood.
Me either, Pumpkin. It's not easy. Let's take a little time out then. Weren't you supposed to be coming up with a riddle for me?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Okay, but it's the last one, alright?
Ferrou.
Cross my heart, Pumpkin.
So, riddle me this. If the child of Hazel Iverson is the sire of my child, who am I to Hazel Iverson?
Could you repeat that, please?
If the child of Hazel Iverson is the sire of my child, who am I to Hazel Iverson?
A criança da Hazel é senhora da minha criança, então é a criança.
Let me think on it a moment.
I guess.
I would be her child.
Oh, you figured it out. That was a hard one, too.
You're not disappointed, are you?
No. I'm happy that you're so good at riddles.
So are you, Sugarfangs.
I love it when we play this game.
So do I, Pumpkin. It's so much fun. And we feel better. Timeout is over now. Let's go.
We're really close to Richard, but I don't want to see him.
Halsey, so you've been hearing him too, and you didn't say anything.
I know he doesn't like me.
Aqui eu acho que eu vou perder. Não vou
That's
fazer.
not true, Pumpkin. It's just a false
Segurar esses
impression.
pontos, eu preciso.
No, Mom. He says I shouldn't be here with you all the time.
It's only because he thinks it's not safe here for a little girl.
He just wants you all for himself.
I don't have to tell him you're here. Getting him out of this mess is already doing him a favor. It won't take me long. Just wait for me here.
Yes, Mom. I will.
We've got to keep it up.
Alimentar.
Come on. I have to find Richard.
Hey there. Perfect timing. You the explosives expert I called in for?
No, I just got here. I'm backup. I'm here to gather ballistics evidence.
Good luck with that.
Why is that?
I've no clue as to what went down here, but bullets were on the menu. Shots fired in all directions. And it looks like the basic 9mm is no longer in style.
How's that?
See for yourself. Some of the impacts left holes as big as my fist.
Okay. I'll give you a hand when I'm done here.
Let me brief you on the zone we're clearing now. We've got a stiff in the room on the right. Looks like he died from blunt force trauma. Anyway, we've got orders to pack them up as is for the feds. Don't bother with the report. They're taking care of everything.
All right, then.
In the room on the left, there's a corpse we need to analyze. But I'm warning you, it's a real mess. The people who did this are crazy. It's all priority, just check the boxes.
I'll get started immediately.
I'm busy, sorry.
Shit. Richard.
Pegaram ele.
Take it slow. They sure did a number on you.
They're here. They found us. Before I knew it hit me, I had a stake in my heart. I've never seen anything like it. These mortals unafraid of us.
Shh, gentle.
You shouldn't be here. You should be at the Institute.
Calm down. What happened here?
The mortals who are here, it's the Second Inquisition.
What makes you say that? Are you sure?
Yes, there's even a man of the cloth in charge of them. Monsignor Stanford. They mowed us down like so many blades of grass. All of us.
So, they found us.
We have to go warn the others.
Wait. There might still be kindred here. We can't leave them behind.
This is insane. It's irresponsible.
The prince asked me to find Miley. But I need your help.
Miley? Well, now I understand. The prince had you released against my orders, and she sent you here. And you'd rather obey her? She's using you. There's no way I'll help. Ask her for help since you're here for
assim?
her.
Não, não.
I don't want you to go back to sleep at the Institute. Please don't leave me all alone again.
Ele tem mais foco. PS 44%. Vou tentar. Por favor, me dá uma vantagem. Isso, pelo menos uma. Agora eu gostei.
It was an order. And you don't refuse the prince's orders, you know?
Yes, all too well.
Seeing what happened to you, it's a good thing I'm here.
I don't see her interest in you as a good thing. It's obvious that Hazel is manipulating you.
She cares about me. I don't see why it's an issue.
Does she care about you? Or about your premonitions?
She didn't even mention them.
She has no need. She just has to wait for your condition to deteriorate.
He's got a one-track mind.
She wants to separate you from me, I'm sure of it. What has she been telling you about me?
Hazel told me that she trusted me.
You do well not to return the favor.
Why is that?
You don't release a patient from a Markovian institute to run a few errands.
Ugh. You always see the bad in everything.
Your gifts can be particularly useful to her. Keep it in mind. I just know it's a good thing that she likes us. Well, you particularly. Right, it's a good thing I keep my emergency kit at the prince's apartments.
Why?
I'll give you a dose once we're back there. That should be enough to get you back to the Institute.
You see? I knew it. He's always scolding us.
The Institute? But I'm feeling perfectly fine. Your eyes see nothing but danger.
Spare me the theatrics, Leysha. I've seen the play 1,000 times.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
You know our family's history for the dramatic. Do not take anything lightly. This is very dangerous for all of us.
I never promised that I wouldn't ever go back. But first, I need to finish what I came here to do.
That's not how it works. You can't just interrupt your treatment whenever you feel like it.
Richard! I'm fine.
Since I can't diagnose it, I'll take your word for it. Hazel should have respected my instructions.
What do you mean?
She should have followed the treatment I prescribed for you, that's all. This issue is not over. I will have words with her. Let's get out of here.
You go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Leysha, that's not what
You want me to trust you, but you don't trust me.
It's not that. I'm just worried about you.
Get going. The clock is ticking.
You can, at the very least, let me help you. Here, with this, you should be able to temporarily impersonate anyone.
I'll find Miley and catch up to you, okay?
She was with me when they attacked us.
She was?
Yes, she was injured, but she managed to escape down the hallway.
I heard them capture her. I can still sense her. She's hurt. But she's still here.
Thank you. Come on, we don't have a minute to spare. Oh, and tell them they have the address of the Red Salon on Cellar Street.
We should expect a second attack there. I must inform the court. Be careful.
I'll be counting the minutes until you return to us.
A reinforced container that locks from the outside. Not commonly used to store mortal bodies. Kindred were toasting here. A stake. There's no doubt about it. This is for us.
Ela achou a lide. Foto. 2 pontos. Interessante. Vai acontecer.
Sorry. Only special agents are allowed in this area. Watch where you're putting your feet.
Ah, finally, the cavalry. Thanks for coming.
It's a good turn if I can take a look around here alone to myself. Some sort of whip, with blood on it. Wet clothes.
Que ele tem pra dizer?
Have you learned anything?
I'm just getting started. Well, actually, it has been an hour already. There's just so much evidence to collect.
You look like you've had better days.
It's not like this is my first crime scene, you know? But none of this adds up. It's the kind of case you take home with you.
What do you mean?
Go figure. What's with all these bodies in various states of decay?
This
shit is
esses
gonna give
pontos
you
de
nightmares you can't wake up from. And the feds are telling us not to ask any questions.
corpos em decomposição é.
You have an idea why?
Tem a ver com os
Never met a
vampiros
talkative
mesmo.
Fed. And they graphed them poker faces at Quantico. But I can tell you one thing. They got here fast. Quicker than the blowflies. They took one look at the carnage and acted like it was just another day at the office.
All right, why don't I bag this room? How far'd you get?
Examine the spatter trajectories. Get us enough data to calculate spray velocity. We'll need it. I'll keep collecting samples of blood and body fluids.
Beleza.
It's the code for a body they must have picked up. Looks like someone's missing an arm.
Not a room was spared.
There should be a body here.
Cara,
There's a
corpo pra
coat on
caramba
the
que eles
ground.
acharam aqui.
A vial of some sort of chemical. Fibrinogenodine, BB. Sunrise Group, London. That vial must have been screwed onto something. They took him for dead. He's barely breathing. That's a knife wound. Huh. Bringing a knife to a gunfight? This one's missing fingers.
E alimentar antes.
Tech was prepared.
E alimentar antes de ir lá. Eu acho que eu vou conversa lá e vou precisar uma porra.
I've never been on a scene with this much carnage.
So what are you gonna tell us?
Agora, pera. Lá do outro lado.
Evening.
Que bosta, eu tô com 12 pontos aqui, eu não vou... Ah, cara, aí é brabo. Outro lugar é lá do outro lado e pra eu me alimentar só se fosse de um desses carinhas aqui.
Come on, no hands on deck
E
can't
nenhum
hurt.
deles me dão essa opção de alimentar, ó. Só copiar o uniforme, não tem de alimentar mais. Tem que ser lá dentro. Eu não tenho ninguém lá dentro. Esse carinha não vem? Deixa eu ver o que ele tem ali.
It's unbelievable how much stuff there's still.
The wall was literally blown apart.
Eu não posso fazer. Tenho controle. Cara, que ódio. Não tenho nada que eu possa consumir para tirar um pouco de ponto ali. Tá morrendo de fome. Ah, não é possível que eu não vou conseguir. O jogo ele tá pegando pesado assim com a gente nessas questões aí. Preciso de alguém pra cá. Tentar, senão parece opção.
Sorry, I've got myself knee-deep in something I have to finish first.
Ah, finally, the cavalry. Thanks for coming. Oh, excuse me. I was about to ask you for a hand. I thought you were a colleague.
É da merda.
What's going on here?
Parece mais opções alimentar. Puta que... Lá, não tem o que fazer. Não tem o que fazer. Será que eu consigo ali com o FBI torcer para ter opção com a carinha da...
Here we go. I wonder what's hiding here.
Sorry, I'm busy. Watch where you're putting your feet.
Pô, não é possível.
Organs. Are they cutting us up into pieces? Someone snipped a cigar here. Ugh, this thing reeks. Whoever smoked it must have left a trail of stink behind them.
Hey, you! Come give me a hand.
I sense something. It's coming from over there.
Dangerous! I know it!
Stop! You can't go in there. Monsignor's standing orders. No interruptions.
So Stanford is back there. But I just wanted to...
It's too dangerous, and you know it. If you've got something to give him, tell Olsen is novice. Suit yourself, but remember I warned you.
If I decide to go in there, I'd better be Olsen.
Yes?
Just out of curiosity, do you know what Stanford's doing in there?
Yeah, I think he's exterminating a few parasites. World a safer place and all.
No kidding. They'll pay for this.
We'll get through this.
Cara, eu preciso...
Adrenaline. That only stimulates mortals. Bingo. The files of everyone they're taking away. Which one is Miley in?
Para eu saber isso, eu preciso de auspícios. Para eu ter auspício, eu preciso de alimentar.
They're collecting us.
Para
I
me
can't believe
alimentar,
it.
eu preciso de alguém. Eu já tenho.
Wow. Am I seeing this right? They're collecting us. Rotting flesh. That kindred had been embraced recently.
Puxa.
Bones. Probably a neonate. Dust. They didn't just kill neonates. I wonder who that was. From the looks of their gear, they knew what they were getting into. It looks like armor. SAD. Same unit as the dead guy in the office. They also suffered losses. This one's missing an arm. The one I found in the bathroom, I'm guessing. Something to dip someone into. Must be for the kind.
Ah, eu preciso. Mania.
Don't touch those papers.
Shit. There are names on these files. I'd better get him out of here so I can take a look.
Don't bother with that. Those are Stanford's files.
It brings paperwork on a job like this?
Yes. So his novice can record whether they were captured or exterminated.
If they have intel on us, I have to find out what they know. I needed to see him anyway. I'll just take them to him.
Don't bother, he'll pick them up on the way to see Stanford.
Tem como usar...
Slipped my mind. Sorry.
De ponto. Alguém, eu tenho que levar alguém.
Sorry, I don't have the time.
Não tenho ponto de sangue.
They showed no mercy. They burned both juice bags and kindred alike.
Cara, como é? Alimentar. Eu preciso me alimentar aqui, alguém tem que vir pra cá. Caraca, como é que eu vou fazer, cara? Preciso de auspícios e não tem nenhum, nada. É, galera, vai dar ruim. Tem que matar alguém. Preciso. Se demora, eu vou ter que matar mais de um, tá? Vamos ver se vai limpar tudo. Tem jeito, ela vai ter que ter suspeita. Aqui não tem muito pra onde ir, tá? É porque eu preciso de ponto pra fazer essa missão. Senão não vai... Vou conseguir concluir. Como? Fazer. Vou usar aqui essa tática. Mas eu comprei o que me pediram.
A reinforced container that locks from the outside. Not commonly used to store mortal bodies.
Vai ver o caramba. Ver. Caixa.
There should be a body here.
Ele. K12.
There's a code on the ground.
K12. Gente, a Miley é essa K12. K12, vamos ter a minha aberta.
Come on, more hands on deck can't hurt.
Se a Miley for a K12 lá, só vou consigo pegar o Olsen lá.
So, has forensics processed the bedrooms?
Yeah, I think so. They,
You think so? Isn't there anyone here that can inform me about anything? I've been asking for an hour. I must give Monsignor an update detailing how long this is going to take. Let's not keep him waiting then.
But the local police are
Just tell them Agent Olsen sent you. And we will see how high they are willing to jump. We still have bodies to evacuate and samples to recover.
Olsen. That's Monsignor Stanford's novice. I just had one quick question first.
Yes?
I was just thinking that it might be faster if I just went to tell Monsignor myself.
That's out of the question. He abhors being interrupted by anyone except myself.
But
I'll do it. I'm the only novice here.
Novice? So they have ranks.
It's for your own safety. Trust me. We know so very much, and still so very little about those we hunt.
You know that I'm a novice.
Like yourself.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
You think that Monsignor would let me help him?
Absolutely not. It's clear that I'm the only person he trusts here.
He's touchy, apparently. All right, I'll let you get back to work.
Pontos de força de vontade.
Wait a second, now that you mention
I really don't have time to do this.
Go put away what's on the table.
Okay.
Finally. Now I can take a look at those files. Targets. Numbered. With names. They even have a file on Richard. I think that's Dijon's child. What? Oh! Miley! They haven't taken her yet.
Miley Sellers, alvo 49. Tava na K12
already
lá.
evacuated. She's on the council, I think. No way I'm letting them keep that. Agent Olsen?
Yes?
Dava mais um ponto.
All right, I'll let you get back to work.
Eu preciso pegar mais uma coisa com ele ali.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Pra pegar mais força de vontade, não tem jeito, eu vou ter que tentar, galera.
Agent Olsen?
Yes?
Ganha, pelo amor de Deus. Ah, que droga. Não vou conseguir.
And I'm guessing Monsignor Stanford's not the type you want to piss off, right?
An astute deduction.
All right, I'll let you get back to work.
That's not all, but I need to wrap this up.
Fazer o seguinte, antes de fazer isso, eu vou achar a Miley. Adulto. Eu vou ter que ir lá falar com ele. Tem jeito. Não sei o que é pra fazer. K12. Temos que lembrar disso. K12. Vamos lá. Vou entrar aqui. E eu só tô com ponto de vontade. Acho que vai dar bom.
Halsey, Mommy knows what she's doing. Go wait for me at the elevator. I'll be right there.
You took your time, my son. Oh, interesting. I would never have imagined that one of you would have the gall to approach us so closely. I see you.
But
And yes, we have come to Boston. Your kind doesn't stand a chance. How do you think we found you tonight? In St. Leopold's name, we will find you all, to the very last.
Ah, não consegui salvar ela, sabendo que ela era K12. Engraçado, não apareceu ali. É. Lá para aí, ver o que vai aparecer aqui. Aí o final do dia, acredito que vai ser uma bagaça. Principalmente para Emin. É isso. Pronto.
So the prince wasn't too disappointed?
She didn't express her gratitude, at any rate.
With you, she must not be used to failure. The others were pretty surprised, in fact.
Were they?
Some of them think you're not as motivated as you used to be. They think you're tired. They're wrong, aren't they?
I'm not done yet. This body has many long years ahead of it.
Then you'll have to prove to them. Those who are disappointed today will be your enemies tomorrow.
Let them talk.
You didn't tell me what was in those files you gave the prince.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
To make up your own mind about something, the best way is to go to the source. And apparently, Jason Moore is well informed.
I see. You'll have to be patient, Fang.
Do you think that this setback will be an issue for our plans to...
A favor from the prince wouldn't have hurt. But it's not the be-all, end-all in determining your fate. How do you feel about it?
Honestly? I just want to get it over with. Like when you're going into finals?
Even if there's no going back?
It's a little late for that, isn't it?
It is.
Your child, Beryl Underwood, did he have any second thoughts?
I don't want to discuss it.
He's your only child, so I wondered how it went. Well, could you enlighten me?
Beryl is very different from you. He always has been. I was blind. It won't happen again. Beryl would have begged me to get what he wanted. Your patience reassures me. I'm making the right choice with you.
You seem to really have a problem with him.
Yes, and that's why you must stay away from him.
This separation between you, what caused it?
Don't dig too far into it. You know this is something I don't discuss.
That's too bad.
I'm not one to beat around the bush, especially on a matter like this. So either be frank with me, or be silent.
I'm sorry, it's just that it's not easy for me.
I'm listening.
Beryl asked me to come by and see him.
Did you?
I didn't think anything bad could happen. I actually thought that...
You ignored what I told you. Don't ever do that again. What did he want with you?
Nothing in particular. He wanted to get to know me. He told me about Seattle, the Camarilla. He was just being nice, that's all.
Beryl isn't nice. He's dangerous. I'm going to have a word with him.
But...
Wait here.
Just one more, and then you can go rest.
Cara, eu tenho que ter aquelas características. Tá com 3 de suspeita. Tá na cena. Bom, galera, eu vou finalizar aqui hoje a live, ó. Já mudamos a cena aqui, a gente já fez pelo histórico aqui, ó. A gente já conseguiu fazer as cenas independentes ali dos 3, depois a gente fez pela linha do tempo ali, vocês vão ver que foi a Leysha, Galeb, depois foi a Emen, Galeb e Leysha, e agora os 3 juntos ali no dia 5 de setembro de 2019, que é aqui nos aposentos, tá? A gente está aqui nos aposentos do príncipe, no caso. Eu tenho que falar com o Beryl aqui para dar seguimento. E aí eu vou finalizando por aqui hoje mais essa live aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado da nossa transmissão.